President Bola Tinubu is one of the best things to happen to Nigeria at this time. Bassey James speaks. Okay, let's hear it. Pastor Bassey James, who served as the national coordinator of the Southern Youth Development Forum, has expressed strong support for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, describing him as one of the best developments for Nigeria. In an inclusive interview with The Sun, James emphasized Tinubu's strategic thinking and vision, citing his efforts in launching various initiatives aimed at transforming the country's governance structure. According to The Sun, Pastor Bassey James said, President Bola Tinubu is one of the best things to happen to Nigeria at this time. He is a strategic thinker and a man who has studied Nigeria as a book. He has created synergy, projects, and programs that will change the entire structure of government. I trust his ideas, and that is why we are praying and encouraging Nigerians to be patient with him because he is determined to bring about the desired change. But we must accept that the president alone cannot fight the people who have been eaten from the national table for decades and also destroying our dear country. James urged Nigerians to rally behind the president, emphasizing that achieving meaningful change requires a collective effort from all citizens. He acknowledged the difficult reality that those who have historically benefited from corruption and mismanagement in the country are likely to resist the reforms Tinubu seeks to implement. He said he needs our collective support. He is a civilian general, a courageous person who has gathered experience over time. Those who plunged our country into this mess will not go home without having a fight. They want to continue in their ways. Moreover, he raised critical concerns about Nigeria's oil industry, questioning the logic behind the country's practice of refining crude oil abroad and then importing only a limited section of petroleum products. This practice raises issues about domestic capacity and resource management, reflecting broader economic challenges that need to be addressed for the nation's advancement. Pastor Bassey James added, imagine an oil-producing country refining its crude overseas and bringing back only PMS, popularly known as petrol, aviation kerosene and automotive gas or diesel. What about other products of the refining of crude oil such as associated oil, petroleum gas, lubricants, and etc.? My dear, this thing where you talk, you no go well. Don't say you talk and no matter how you butter the situation up. If Tinubu wants, do the right thing. Number one, you no go enter as you enter. Number two, you no go pick people where you pick. Tinubu picked criminals and put them all around him. And you are telling me that Tinubu wants to make Nigeria better. Person wey wan work, we go see him. You pick criminals, put around you. They tell us people who have been wanting to. Wetin do say you bring people wey be say? Wetin do say you start from where you enter? They show them say, see, this nonsense no go stop. Make them they get the memo. Wetin be that thing? You come, they ask for 160 million naira SUV per person per jeep. You no talk anything. You no kick against them. You no kick against them. You allow and make them sign am. Anyone wey dem bring wey be say na rubbish, so far say e benefit them. You allow them make them sign, and then you're coming out to tell us the super story of how Tinubu wants is the best thing that happened to us since fresh bread. Okay. Children of faith will never believe, especially from Biafra. They only want that big Gregory to be there, whether he have the idea or not. Somebody is still thinking that this thing that is going on in Nigeria is about tribe. Now be say your brain no develop fully. Your man no take folic acid. I tell you. Because if you still think say wetin dey go on, people they come outside, they shout hunger day and things no dey fine. They shout am because of tribe. Man, you know say they know your brain, you get parts wey be say no develop fully. Now wetin I go tell you be that. Worshippers should stop giving their money and loyalty to this kind of so-called pastor, but they will not hear. Now they are feeding well with your hard-earned money and forgot to understand the hardship in the country. Those who have sold their conscience for a pot of porridge, my problem is with those calling him pastor. He's not a pastor but an agent of darkness. They are the type the Bible refers to as the hirelings, the shepherd that devour the sheep they are meant to protect. They are everywhere these days. May God deliver us from their hands. Who knows how much they have paid you? You call evil good and good evil. You are one of those dragging priesthood in the mud. God's judgment is patiently waiting for you all. Fake pastor, the person you are praising knows he's the worst and he stands now. As you have spoken this evil, remember your mouth will be filled with sand for eating the bread of deceit. My own be say, wetin dey go on? No be waiting. I know say yes. If not even true, say gone, it's going to be difficult to. But my own be say you cannot come outside and tell us that Tinubu wants he wants to do right by Nigeria. It's not possible. It's not possible now. These sycophant issues are one of the things that makes Nigerians not to be better. I wonder how you became a pastor. Your own hell is still a renovation. Yeah, so because he did back to sender to Hausa and Yoruba people for what they plan to do to Igbo people. I love him so much. Okay? Madman, alcoholic, infested pastor. Tinubu is a capitalist and supports capitalist agenda. They take everything from the poor and label them with taxes. No middlemen anymore. Either you're extremely rich or you're extremely poor. You labor to feel like Israelis in Egypt before Exodus departure. And what have you gained? Your stomach only, while you have sold your birthright and brought evil to your family, which may extend to generations yet unborn, just because of a piece of bread, a small political position. Remember Prophet Balaam of long throats. My own is anybody who come outside and talks to terrible this thing good. I want which angle you stand. It is either you are not in Nigeria, or you are a Nigerian Mars, or you are Nigerian Pluto, or you are Nigerian Africa, or you are Nigerian Seme, or you are Nigerian. I'm telling you. Okay. I stand by your understanding and support. May God lead Mr. President all right. Amen. Nigeria, the wealthiest country in Africa, yet poorest nation due to corruption. Country without real federal assets. Ajakuta knocked down, refineries knocked down because corrupted leadership and inexperienced leaders you should be ready for more suffering. In the year and so. In the year. Yes, we'll be number 2 now. The first is Congo, doctor with potential worth of about $30 trillion. But all we have is avoidable acidic poverty because of leaders with unstable characters. Why are refineries not working up till now? If you want to refine our crude in this country, even the private refinery set up, ready to refine crude for the country, but we prefer to buy outside up till now than to give him that support to carry on because people who are selling to him are gaining. Now their business, so they no want, so they fight them. I'm not saying it should be like this, but I'm just stating, see what they make them know. They don't want to make them build refineries. Now people now they fight them now. The first thing they build, they never build refinery. People they fight them, but my own be say when Tinubu no say it won't really work. That is, if he no say it won't really work, they get people be saying no keep around them. You go keep people be very very strict with them. Now what you go do? Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time. Enjoy.